More breaking news from Karnataka this time. In a turn of events, a female teacher at the Mandya school was asked to remove her hijab outside the gates of the school, which has led to an outrage on social media. The visuals on your screen clearly show her removing her hijab in front of people. Now, violating Karnataka High Court's order to remove hijab only inside classrooms are allowed inside the campuses. The Mandya District Administration now has instructed that teachers along with the students should in fact remove their hijab while entering the campus. The Karnataka Education Minister P.C. Nagesh has also said that the authorities also found it wrong that this teacher had to remove it outside the gates of the campus in Mandya.
There are some concerns raised about students and teachers who have been asked to remove hijab and burqa outside of the gates, outside of the campus. The High Court order clearly says within classrooms these are not allowed. So why can't they be given a space or a room inside the campus to change?
I think you followed my press briefing since 1 week. We have clearly told them, all our principals, to give a space so that our sisters can change their dress in the room. Yesterday also, I think we have 77,000 schools. Out of only in 2 schools, such things have 1 or 2 schools have taken place immediately. Within seconds, our DDP, we spoke with the DDP, and such Vyavastha has been done. So today there is no problem at all for that. And we also felt that it's not right because actually I saw that video. I think you also observed it. No one asked her to remove. The girl, as a teacher itself, removed, but we also felt that it's not right. So immediately we spoke with the DDP and the concerned BO. They were not there actually. They had gone for a court, and immediately they went back and things were set right.
And my colleague Neha Hebale now joins me on the broadcast. Neha, these are very, very disturbing visuals because this is something that is followed by a certain religion. And while these teachers are forced to actually remove their hijab, this is a practice of parda that they actually adhere to. And having to do it outside the campus, right on the road, is not something that anybody would like.
That's absolutely right, Griha. Rather unfortunate scenes coming to light from various parts of Karnataka. Of course, in the latest, we're seeing it from Mandya district, where teachers were actually asked to take off their hijabs. Let's tell you that so far, while the issue was merely restricted to colleges and schools, it now seems like even teachers are being asked to follow the same. Let's actually go back. Let's look at what's been happening in the state so far. It's very unlikely that before this entire controversy, teachers were attending schools, educational institutions, or colleges without hijab. So, really, of course, a lot of grey areas right now, Griha, as far as this is concerned, because let's put this in perspective. The Karnataka government had passed an order saying, only the uniform would be permitted, after which the Karnataka High Court passed the interim order saying only religious symbols would not be permitted in those educational institutions where there is a college development committee. So not really mentioning anything about the schools as such. It's really quite unfortunate that, we're having to see this, scenes like this being witnessed. And even as we're talking about teachers, let's tell you that it's not only the teachers, but even students who are being affected in Shimoga district and several other districts. Now, in fact, we're also seeing it, from Kalaburgi, from a few other districts where students are turning around and walking right out of their classrooms because they're not being allowed to wear a hijab inside the classroom. And they're also of the opinion that when they were allowed to wear it earlier, why not now? So what's most important here is that class 10 students, it's a crucial juncture at this point in time of their lives, are missing their examinations merely because of this entire controversy. Hopefully, the Karnataka High Court does, sort of pass an order or a verdict on this, and we'll have to see situation settling down a little bit. Important because this is coming now ahead of the Karnataka government permitting schools and, colleges, in fact, PU colleges and other colleges to reopen from tomorrow in the state.
Absolutely, Neha. And Neha said it right there. There is a lot of gray area that looks to be keeping it very open ended because remember, this is an interim order that has been put in place by the Karnataka High Court, and this is being interpreted in various ways by various stakeholders in the society. We do not know what is right and wrong, but the way this is being implemented is something that has to be questioned because it was clear that the hijab should not be allowed inside the classroom and not outside. I mean, this is a case of uniformity that we are here discussing, and it is being interpreted in various ways by different educational institutions, and hence you are seeing these unfortunate visuals that are coming to light, unfortunate instances that are coming to light from various sections as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned. So there is no end to this hijab drama. Students of the school in Kodagu also staged a protest after 20 students were denied entry because they were wearing hijabs. Meanwhile, 2 students of a government college in Shivmoga were asked to take off their hijabs or in fact leave altogether. These students had come for their class 10th preliminary examination. Now remember, 13 students had already staged a walkout yesterday after they were asked to leave from the examination hall when they denied removing their hijabs.